What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. Today I just wanted to highlight this girl. This is a female leatherback that's 100% head wiblet, 100% head hypo, and 50% possible head translucent. This girl is one of the key ingredients to my future high red wiblets. The goal is to try to get the darkest red on a patternless body, and she's probably the best production of that so far. I did have this girl up for sale recently because of some personal issues, but that situation has taken care of itself pretty much, and this girl's now off the market, and I'm glad that she didn't sell. But I can't wait to see what she produces. If you guys are interested in seeing high red wiblets, stay tuned to this channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and watch this journey and watch what happens. If you already been on this channel for a while, you've seen this girl before, and if you look at her face, I pointed out in a previous video, the white part on her face, you can see it's starting to fill in with color as well. I expect all that white is on her face is gonna go away. You see the little orange just coming through. That's gonna eventually turn like her back. But look at that color. This is gonna get better as well. The girl's still young, still got a lot of growing to do. She just shed about a week ago. Appetite is growing, so she should start taking off in growth. I want you guys to stay along for this journey and watch what I do with this animal. And once she produces, you're gonna see some amazing red wiblets, amazing red wiblets. And it might be hypo and trans as well if she proves out. So let's cross our fingers and get on that boat. Get on that boat and paddle. Do the work. Do the work to get where we want to go. A lot of people want to get on the motorboat. Just get on the boat and relax. But if you want to get any progress, you got to do some paddling. You can see this side more than the other side that the red is starting to fill in. If you turn around again, I'll show you the other side again. But compare this side, how much white is left compared to this side here. See that? Yeah, it's coming in. So yeah, female, leatherback, 100% head hypo, 100% head wiblet, 50% possible head translucent. The parent that created her was a visual wiblet that's head trans and head hypo. The father's a visual hypo, so the babies will be 100% head hypo. The mother's a visual wiblet, so the babies are 100% head wiblet. I do have one of her younger clutch mates, not clutch mates, but siblings from a different clutch available on the website. It doesn't have this color, but it does have the same parent, so maybe able to produce similar things from that animal as well. That one was actually the best out of that clutch, so that's the one that's why that's the only one that's posted right now. It was the fastest growing, the best eater, and the prettiest looking so far, so that's why that one's the only one on the website right now. I'm gonna give the other ones a little bit longer to get some more size on them, and then I'll post those as well. But yeah, that's that girl. I also want to highlight my zero with the patch on her back, because I'm still looking for a male. And looking for, somebody gave me a good idea with the breeder too. I was already thinking that route as well. I just have to find the right male. A lot of people don't have like stacked genes like that in the head form. A lot of them, you could get the visuals, but when it comes to like multiple heads, it's only a certain few that's doing it. And most of the time it's going to be related to some stuff I already got. So to get the right male for her, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm up for it. So maybe have to create my own male for her, which I'm in position to do. If some of these pairings that I have together right now take, so we'll see. But let's get her out real fast and see what's going on. Actually, before we get into that female, we're gonna talk about this female. This female is one of my holdbacks as well. I did two pairings that was half red monsters. One of them was a red female from Thailand, bred to a red monster male, and those babies came out spectacular. They came out with good colors right off the bat. This pairing right here, the colors is taking a little bit longer to come in, but right now they're starting to kick in, and it's looking so good. And I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be a good thing that I did that pairing the way I did, because I think it's gonna help me in the long run with my red project. The pairing that created this one was Red Monster Red Monster head trans. So Red Monster leatherback head trans bred to a hybrid female that's head hypo and zero. So this one is 50% possible head zero, 50% possible head hypo, and 50% possible head translucent. And the mother was a hybrid as well. So got a good mixture of bloods in this little animal here. I have two of his clutch mates. I showed them on this channel before as well. They're all getting a good amount of color. This is the biggest of the three, so I'm showing this one. But I'll keep you guys updated on this one as well, and those other two from the same clutch, because I'll be keeping all three of them. But yeah, the color is coming in very nice, and I expect that white to be gone just like the other one. The other one was not from a red monster pairing, the head wiblet, but I am working towards that as well. Making head wiblets that's crossed with red monster, and then breed it back to that female that I had out previous to this one, and then that way we can infuse some red monster to some other red lines and try to get the best results as possible. But let's get to that marbled zero female that I was talking about. Alright, here's that girl. I haven't named her either, so I'm gonna start putting names back to my animals. I went away from it for a little while, but then I'm gonna get back to my collection. I got very big at one time, and I stopped naming them for that reason. But now it's a little bit more intimate of a collection when it comes to the dragons, so I can actually remember the names. But I think I might name this girl Isis. I think I had an Isis before, and she don't like being touched. But this girl is a zero with like translucent marbling on her. She's a hybrid as well. She has black eyes. She's 100% head hypo. She's approaching breeding size, so that's why I'm looking for a male for her. If I don't produce one this year, so I'm looking to breed her maybe late this year or next year. Most likely next year. It'll get as much size as possible and maximize her clutch. But yeah, That's her. Sometimes I go in the reptile room and I'm working in there, and some of them just stand out for some reason. And I'm gonna start doing like a highlight of the day, something that stood out to me. So this girl was standing out to me. The lights actually went off, so she was just asleep, but she's still looking amazing. One of my pride and joys. And the parent that created her was a hybrid male bred to hypo. Hybrid male had 0 whiplet and translucent. The mother was a visual hypo, leatherback dunner, genetic stripe, het trans. So this girl is 100% het hypo. She's a visual 0. She may carry whiplet. She most likely gonna prove out for translucent, but she's 66% probable hit. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna prove out for it because of physical traits. For some reason, with my line of genetic stripes, when you cross it into 0 with genetic stripe, the patching comes out. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna be genetic stripe as well. Pretty sure she's gonna prove out het trans, and I hope she proves out het whiplet. So I actually almost forgot about the father being het whiplet and her being 50% possible het whiplet. So I might now I gotta make sure I have a male that's het whiplet. So het whiplet, probably I'm looking along the lines of a leatherback dunner, visual hypo, leatherback dunner, visual hypo, het whiplet. Yeah, something like that. Impossible genetics. I probably do genetic. So leatherback dunner, genetic stripe, het trans, visual or het hypo, and 100% het whiplet. That's something I need along the lines to go with her right here to maximize and see if she carries everything that she could carry. And I'll probably get that male hybrid as well to keep that in the genealogy as much as possible, and try to increase on size as well. I told you guys I was supposed to be meeting up with this lady that's been breeding locally, and I've been seeing some of her stuff, and it has good size. So haven't did that yet, but I will see if I can get it on video. If not, at least the animals I get from her, I will highlight those in a future video. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Pretty much done here now, so I'm gonna wrap it up and get to the house, get a couple hours sleep before work. But I just wanted to get a couple videos done for you guys and show you some pretty dragons and some future plans that I'm working on. So Isis. She's one of those animals that I don't handle much because she don't really like it. But once I pick her up, she's not too bad. But I don't like to force anything on her. Some of the animals like it, some of them don't. So I don't make it a big deal to feel I need to hold them as long as they're healthy and eating and getting cleaned. That's all I need to be sure of. So I don't think handling helps them in any way. But look at the spikes on her cheek and stuff like that. She almost got the spikes like red monsters do. Look. And I think that's part of the hybrid being in her. But yeah, nice head structure. I love that. Look at that. Amazing animal, man. But alright, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. You guys comment if you like the name Isis for her. If not, what you think I should name her, and what you think about that type of male that I said I'm gonna get for her. Again, it'll be most likely visual hypo leatherback, Dunner genetic stripe, 100% head whiplet, and head trans. So this spot right here just came in, and it wasn't like that before. But hopefully I can produce these in numbers. A lot of people like this look. It's almost like a paradox, but not really a paradox because they hatch this way. Most paradoxes hatch normal and then change with a couple of sheds. And that paradox never stopped changing. This girl actually hatched this way. The pattern changed a little bit, like some of it on the way are gained in some places, but for the most part, they hatched this way. And her grandfather was this way as well. He wasn't as extreme as her, but he was nice. And I produced those before Wirros were being produced. This was back in what 2020? No, 2019. About 5 years ago, I produced them. 5 or 6 years ago, when I first started producing zeros. It took me 2 years to produce a regular zero. I did a lot of hit breeding. I said I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna do a story time about that later. So I'm gonna end the video here. Before I keep on talking, you guys have a good one and thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.